If a woman is going to love a man, it's always based on a certain condition.
Oh, realistic. That's why I'm saying. I know people who are doing
You know,
it.
what you are doing right now, right, is you are using the exception to disprove the rule.
No, there are measures you can put in place.
What kind of measures are we talking
And
about?
I can watch them now.
Hello, lovely people. You're welcome back to K and K Podcast. This is another episode of this podcast, and we have with us a very beautiful lady joining us at the studio today. And I'm here with my co-host. My name is NK, as you always know. And
Well, I'm the original NK, so yeah, forget about whatever he said. I'm the original NK. Yeah.
okay, no argument about NK. And let's get straight to the lady. We have a beautiful lady with us here. She will introduce herself to us.
Right. So my name is Ewurabena. You can call me Ewurabena. On this show, you can call me Ewurabena. I'm a former women's commissioner from Presbyterian College of Education. And I'm a makeup artist. And then I'm into ladies' wigs as well. So for now, let's go by this. And then as time goes on, stuff about me would unfold itself.
Exactly.
Now it's getting interesting.
That is quite an elaborate introduction, you know.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Ewurabena?
I'm doing very well.
Oh, well.
In fact, I'm looking forward to this tonight discussion.
Okay.
I'm very much charged, waiting for whatever that we are here to do.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's like you came with so much power.
Like the energy is on.
I can
the
see
energy is
that.
on,
I
yeah.
can see that. You're representing all the feminism
The
codes, you know.
sisterhood. Let's put it like that. The sisterhood.
The sisterhood,
The
brother.
sisterhood. Yeah.
So now
So
I have a question. Why didn't you ask me how I'm doing?
All right, how you doing, bro?
Oh no.
Oh, bro to bro, bro to bro. How are
I'm
you
not
doing?
fine. I'm not fine. I'm not fine. But
Why?
we did.
What's up with you?
Oh, he didn't ask me, so
Right, let me ask you. Hey, baby, how are you doing?
I'm doing excellent.
Hey!
I'm doing wonderful.
You see your life?
Oh,
Waiting man do man.
Waiting man, do man.
Germany make a wunderbar.
All right, okay. So it's beautiful having you here with us, Ewurabena.
Yeah, likewise.
Our topic for discussion today is about cheating in relationship. All right. And first of all, I would like to get your opinion about this. What is cheating? When we talk about cheating in a relationship, what would you define cheating? I'll start with you. There's a common norm. Ladies first.
All right. So I would say that cheating in relationships
Yeah.
literally involves actions that breach trust, intimacy, or commitment.
Wow.
And these actions include physical infidelity, emotional infidelity, digital infidelity. I know many of us here don't know about that, and even boundaries and betrayals.
Wow.
Yeah. So
What do you mean by digital infidelity?
right. So what I mean by digital infidelity, is that there are people who think that cheating only involves having sexual intercourse with people who are not their partners.
Okay.
But then texting people online, sharing pictures, like information about yourself, is also a form of digital infidelity.
Whoa.
Yes.
If I see anybody who asks me for my picture and I share that with a person,
Why should you share your
I've
picture?
cheated.
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah. Why should you share your picture with someone who is not your partner? Like, to what end? What are you trying to achieve?
Oh, we just getting to know each
Get
other.
to know what? What exactly are you getting to know?
You see, I believe in building connections.
Oh. So if it's on a business course, that is fine. And even business, what are you trying to do with my picture?
Oh, something definitely must lead there, you know. You don't just meet someone and the person will connect you to a business opportunity. You may have to build some kind of rapport.
So if it is business related, it is fine. But you've met someone, I've met a guy, and then like, oh, hey, can I get a picture of you? Like, I have a boyfriend, I have a man. What are you trying to do with my picture?
Whoa.
What are you trying to look and tell me that my boyfriend hasn't told me?
Okay.
Do you get that?
Okay.
If I am your partner, if I get to know that you are sending your pictures to another lady, I'll be pissed. Like, it will get to me.
Okay.
Because why should you send your picture to another lady? What kind of compliment would the lady give you that your partner wouldn't give you?
Wow.
Yeah.
Do all ladies think like this or?
Well, I believe that ladies think like, not all. Let me.
All
I
right.
stand to be corrected. Not all, but most ladies. Ladies turn out to be very jealous. I know there are guys who are jealous, but ladies are very jealous as well. All right. If you have someone like me, I am jealous. Like not not jealous to the
I am
extent
the jealous type.
you get it. Not jealous to the extent that like I can take a gun and shoot you or destroy things. No.
True.
At least I have to be professional about my jealousy.
Okay.
But I can be very jealous. Because what I expect you to do with me, I don't expect you to do with someone. The kind of treatment I expect you to give me, I don't expect you to give it to someone else.
Okay.
I want it to be exceptional. I want our relation to be exceptional.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that is how you define cheating.
Sure.
Okay. What about you, Natke?
You know, Wukong said it perfectly. When
Yeah.
it comes to relationships, right? There are certain stuff that you do with your partner.
Sure.
And if you go contrary to that and do that particular thing with another person, I see it as cheating.
Okay.
But then it all depends on who is doing that thing. You know, for a man, he cheating wouldn't be the same as a woman cheating. There are certain
Hold
stuff.
on. How?
You know,
Cheating or cheating, no?
of course, what I mean is, for a man, there are certain stuff that a man would do and it will be counted as cheating.
Like what?
Let's say, for instance, if you and I in a relationship,
Okay.
right? And then, let's say every once in a while I help you out with stuff. And then it turns out, you know, I'm giving maybe time, money, and resources to another woman.
That is also
That's cheating on my
financial
part.
infidelity.
Yeah, that's cheating on my part.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then, if you are talking to someone else, right,
Okay.
you are feeling, you know, you have a certain kind of feeling towards the person,
Yeah.
not in the same way as I would feel. That's also counted as cheating.
Yeah.
Because on the part of the man, right, primarily, a man shows love to a woman by, you know, giving financial resources and attention to her.
And
So if I'm
do you know
giving the
that
same,
I'm coming? Do you know that if you do that without the consent of your partner, it is cheating?
yeah, what I'm trying to say is, right, in a relationship,
Yeah.
the man will show love to the woman, you know, primarily through financial help.
Okay.
So if I'm doing that with another girl,
Yeah.
that's cheating.
Yeah.
But for the woman, that wouldn't count as cheating.
Okay.
On the part of the woman, if she's even texting another guy, right, as you know, this in the same way she would text me,
Yeah.
then that would be cheating on
Yeah.
her part.
Yeah.
So like cheating depends on the gender who is actually doing it.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You see, for instance, I think cheating starts the moment you begin to hide it from me.
Of course.
That is just it.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, the moment I realize that you are hiding it from me, then it's cheating.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you're hanging out with your lady and then she's talking to another man in front of you, would you count it? Would you count that as cheating?
Do I know? It depends.
Yes.
Whether or
It
not you know the
depends.
person, you just said if she is hiding it from you,
Yeah.
then it's cheating.
If
Yeah.
it's
So
in
what if
front
she's
of
doing
him,
it right to your face?
it is not cheating because it is
Really?
in front of him.
Some
It
people
depends.
can do
It
that,
is in
like
front of
they can
him.
cheat right in front of you, and
And you wouldn't even know.
notice.
Some people are very smart.
Yeah,
I know some
yeah,
ladies who will make
yeah.
it look like, oh, the person is just a
A
friend.
Hi, this is
And
my
they
friend.
have-
Hi, this is my
Hey,
friend.
Yeah,
They have
they'll
a
be
way
like,
of
"Hi,
making
sweetheart,
it look
meet
so
my honey."
real.
Yes.
That kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
They make it look so real,
real.
and they can make you feel comfortable that this
Yeah.
person. No, Charlie.
I swear.
They're not just friends,
I
though.
swear.
Like you said, be their friend. Have you not realized this?
Oh yeah. That's
And
quite true.
It is really bad.
Yeah.
I think today the worst problem in relationships has to do with infidelity,
Yeah.
and in all forms.
Which is draining most of our ladies. Like,
Is it? Wait.
yeah.
How
What
so?
do you mean? If you say ladies,
It is draining us. Let me put it that way.
okay.
Because ladies, ladies, when we love. Except ladies who would say that I am going in the relationship with my head.
You know, I would actually disagree with you on that. Like I would say men love for real,
Yeah.
but then before a woman will
Well,
love,
you are
there's
speaking
always
for
a,
you are speaking for your gender. I'm also
No,
speaking for
but
my
then the
gender.
thing is, there is always a condition attached to the love from a woman.
Oh,
right?
really?
Yeah, if a woman is going to love a man, it's
Okay.
always based on a certain condition.
Oh, which
And the moment,
condition is that?
yeah, you know,
Money. You're
yeah,
trying to say money.
yeah, it could be
So
a,
should
in
I also
many
say
ways,
that
shape and
men
form.
too love based on what they get from ladies, which is sex, of course.
Not really.
So and then
You know,
ours too is not really. Because there are
if-
some ladies who prefer genuine companionship
Yeah,
to money.
and you can say that about men.
Fine, that is fine.
Great.
Yeah, that is
But
fine.
we have realized that most women is like they are faithful to their emotions, how they feel. A lady can be interested in you, can love you so much, and the moment she gets attention from another person, for the moment
Okay.
she can fall for it.
So for the moment,
Yes.
would you ask yourself what were you doing before the lady got the attention from the other?
That is the challenge. You see,
Because if
I can.
everything is okay,
I
there is
can-
no way.
Here's the challenge. I can be with you. You know, guys, we hustle.
Okay.
We have responsibilities. Okay. So we mostly do the work. You can be with a lady all today, okay, and travel tomorrow for work.
Okay.
And maybe because of the nature of your work, you may not have
Enough
that
time.
enough time
Yeah.
to attend to her
Yeah.
as you were doing previously.
That is when communication comes in.
Yes, communication will come in,
Yeah.
but it depends on the nature
And
of your
then the
work.
lady,
Will
I
really
don't know
matter.
what is wrong with the lady. Because if your partner is communicating to you, letting you know the rundowns, this is what I'm doing, babe, this is why I'm not communicating to you. And
Yes.
then you meet a random guy and the guy tries to give you the attention that you are
Yes. Mm-hmm.
lacking from your partner. Knowing very well that your partner keeps on updating you. Now, I don't know what is wrong with the lady.
But you and I know very well that this is happening.
It's happening, yeah.
Yes.
It is.
The moment the lady is not getting that attention anymore, realizing the responsibilities here, still find it difficult to accept.
Should we put that on low self-esteem on the lady's side?
Well, why would you say that?
Because if the lady believes much in herself,
Mm-hmm.
you can engage yourself in certain things that will not bring you to a place of boredom.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you are involved in certain things, you get yourself engaged in certain things, and then you are occupied. Then by the time your partner also comes in, then you are free. So you guys can share whatever intimacy that you guys have to do with.
Well, I wish that all ladies would know this.
Well,
Whenever a guy is trying to get to you, we know they put extra effort. Extra effort.
Hey.
Effort that when you met your partner, he was putting it in the beginning.
yeah. So
But
immediately
you know,
it drops.
as time goes on,
Yeah.
Charlie, responsibilities comes in, and we have to
Oh,
hustle and do stuff. So that tension will not be there anymore. And then you meet another guy who is trying to get to you
Yeah.
and gives you that extra attention again. And then you begin to it's like this. My guy doesn't even love me.
Yeah.
You begin to compare
Yeah.
between the new guy,
Yeah.
all the attention he's
Yeah.
giving you, all the caring, the gifts he's showering you with, and then you begin to compare. It's like my guy is not doing
The lady
anything.
doesn't know what she wants.
And then you leave your guy for the new guy.
She doesn't know what she wants.
And for the new guy, it will also get to a time,
Yeah.
this same thing will
Over drop
happen.
it, yes.
You meet another guy and the cycle keeps repeating. This is literally what
Yeah.
is happening in our system today.
So me, I'll
Until
say
you get to your 40s, you realize that, hey,
you've messed up.
yes.
So I'll say that if you know what you truly stand for, that is why as a lady, it is very important to have standards. Okay? You don't need to settle for anything. When it gets to certain age in your life, you need to have, in fact, not certain age, you need to have a standard as a lady. You don't just settle for anything. Know what you want. So that when that thing approaches, you know that this is what I want. And if it's not going in the direction that you want, you know that no, this is not going in my direction. How do I work towards it? Should I quit or should I continue? You can answer all of those questions when you get to that point.
Now, let me bring this scenario. Like, talking about cheating, we know some people cheat right in front of their partners.
Yeah.
They can introduce their guy to you as their brother. Oh, he's my cousin.
Yeah.
Oh, he's... And later on, you realize that wasn't it.
Wasn't it?
Okay? And it can happen right under your nose.
Yeah.
Now, let's say you're in a relationship with a guy. You guys are still struggling, all right? And you meet a man who is well-to-do, ready to sponsor you. Zaddy.
Yeah.
Now, not Daddy anymore.
No, Zaddy.
That is too
Daddies
raw.
are fathers, but the Zaddies are, the ones
Yes,
that...
and you meet Zaddy.
Yeah.
And you talk to your boyfriend. I've met this man. We are going through this. I don't want him. Can we just go for the money and just be together? Would you do that with your boyfriend?
Hell no.
Why not?
I love him so much to put him through that. In fact, it is disrespect, total disrespect. I'm trying to tell my man that he's not capable of, having a future for us. He's not capable of taking care of me. So I need to sleep or spend time with an elderly man
Okay.
in order to get money for ourselves. Total disrespect. It's In fact, it is a dishonor.
What if the guy agrees to it?
But I would. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, if it were to be me, I wouldn't agree to that. Yeah.
I definitely would.
There's no way in hell I would ever agree to such a scenario.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
And if a guy does that, you, the lady, should know that the guy doesn't love you.
Yeah.
Guy,
It's more like
in as much
he's trying
as-
to pimp you out.
Yes,
Yeah.
in as much as we, the ladies, we don't want to share our men. A guy who loves you would never want to share you with anyone.
That's mainly because men are territorial. Right?
That is true.
Yeah, we want to, take care of our territories.
You get
There's
it.
no
Exactly.
encroachment on what
You
belongs
get it.
to us.
So if you, the lady, your guy agrees with such a decision, then you should know.
You
All
normally
fans
do
may
that
be,
with
yeah.
side chicks.
That is, and how would you know that you're a side chick?
For the girl, she wouldn't know. She wouldn't know.
Well, my ladies, if your guy should agree to something like this, you should know that the guy will not end up with you in any way, Umpel. Because trust me, if a guy loves you, he wouldn't put you in that
So
corner.
I read about this story actually, and the guy agreed to it. The lady is the one who proposed it, and the guy agreed that let's do it.
Really?
So yes, they started it. The money was coming. They were okay. They were enjoying the money. So they got to a point. The lady was like, so I take my body go. I bring the money,
What am
and
I
you
doing?
enjoy.
Yes.
What are you doing in my life? What do I need you for again?
Oh,
Why not then go with this man?
Yeah.
Get the money for myself
Yeah.
because literally,
I'm getting all of it.
exactly.
In such a scenario, right, I think the guy just wasn't smart enough. Because
How smart wasn't he?
initially, right, if you are dating a woman and then she proposes such an idea to you, first of all, you have to know that this woman is not with you for real.
Good.
Yeah.
That's what you have to realize
Yeah.
the moment she begins contemplating,
Yeah.
the possibility of that happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the guy, I think the guy just didn't think about it hard enough.
It is true.
Yeah.
Some ladies can be very convincing. They can be
Sure.
very
There's no way you
persuasive.
can convince me to do
I'm
that.
telling you, you don't have no idea. They can make it look like they are not going to do anything with a man.
Yeah.
That's what they will.
Meanwhile, they will
she
be
will
doing
not come
stuff.
to
Yeah.
you and tell you that I'm going to sleep.
no.
It still wouldn't make a
this
difference
person is
to
a
me.
good person.
Yeah.
Oh, God has revealed my helper to me.
He just wants to help me.
He's just going
In
to
that
help
instance,
me.
right,
And
I'll
we
give you
need
two
the money.
options.
Relax.
Either stick with him or stick with me.
Remember that you're also struggling.
Yeah.
I'm in a scenario.
You are trying and it's not working
We
out.
are struggling, and you also need the money. The lady needs the money. You love each other. You don't want to lose it.
Yeah.
And she will
You know,
make you understand
Personally,
that.
right,
Yes.
I have a huge ego. So I wouldn't even want to be in such a scenario. I wouldn't want the girl taking care of me. I have a huge ego.
What if it happens?
Look,
You
even
know,
if I
life
don't
happens.
have, even if I don't have, I'm not going to solicit your help in, taking care of myself, providing for my, like, I wouldn't even
Oh.
want to do that. Under no circumstance will I even
To
contemplate
the point
doing
where even one city
I'd
you don't
rather
have
starve.
on you with your lady.
that. Yeah, I would rather starve. I have a huge ego.
Well,
Hey.
Yeah, in some ways, I think it also works for the best. Like, as a man,
Yeah.
you shouldn't allow the girl to take care of you.
Yeah.
If she does, initially, she's going to be okay, completely fine with doing that. But then as time goes on, you begin
She's
to
going to
notice some
disrespect
subtle
you.
disrespect in
it
her
is,
attitude.
it is clear. It is clear.
And the more it continues, the more the disrespect also comes in.
it is true.
I
Yeah,
don't
I-
agree with that.
It is totally true.
Not,
if
not
you're a
in
man-
all
if you're a man-
situations. Okay.
And a lady takes care of you, you lose that respect.
It is not true.
I'm telling you,
Well, in certain situations,
the lady
Okay,
will not respect you
le-
as much
let
as
me ask you this.
she will.
if ladies are naturally born as helpers, even the Bible said it.
Yeah.
We are supposed to help our men.
Sure.
So if my man is down today and I have the resources to take care of him, why should I disrespect him because I am taking care of him?
It all depends on the duration, the amount of time that you do that.
Oh,
Okay?
no.
Initially, you might be fine doing it, but then as time goes on, okay, the more you do it, the more you begin to disregard his opinions in certain
Yes.
matters. And that's where the disrespect sets in.
I mean, for this one, I can never agree with you.
Okay, let me ask you this. How many women do you know, okay,
I know.
that's the sole breadwinner of the family?
I know.
They take care of the entire family. On a balance of probability, if I give you 10 random people to choose from, how many do you think are going to be, how many women do
Like
you think are going
7.
to be the breadwinners?
Like 7.
Oh, now you're just
7.
lying to yourself.
No. I'm not
Women.
lying. I know what I'm talking about. Yes.
Women,
no.
being
You
the
know,
breadwinner of the
women
family.
who understand that they are supposed to be helpers to their husband. Let me put it, a godly woman who knows that she's supposed to submit to her husband, be a helper. to-
Submissive.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm very glad you brought that term. Okay. So if you are the breadwinner, okay, if you are the breadwinner in the family, do you think you're also going to submit to the man?
Why
you are
won't I?
taking care of him.
Why won't I?
what he eats, what he wears, shelter, whatever he does.
Yeah.
Okay, he depends on you for that provision.
Yeah.
You think you're also going to submit to the same man who can even take care of you?
I can do that.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
okay,
Yeah,
now
I'm
just
very
because
sure.
you can do that, okay,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean most women would want to. The assessment doesn't
Most
disprove the
women
rule.
would not want to because women naturally we love money. All right.
Exactly,
And
that's
every
my whole
and every
point.
woman would love to be in a space or with someone who would
Who
lavish
can
them
take
with
care of
money.
them.
Exactly.
Yes.
But what if you find yourself in the situation? Not that this guy you are talking about, your husband or your partner, is someone who is lazy. you knew this person, and that life has happened now. The person is down at the moment, and I have the resources. Why won't I help my partner?
Look, I'm not saying it's bad to help them, right? What I'm
okay.
trying to say is the more you do it, okay, the more you begin to lose a certain level of respect for him. It's just normal, like when it comes to women.
It is normal in our world today, but as I said, a godly woman, a woman who understands her purpose in the marriage and in the life of her partner.
We just want to be realistic
what
here.
you're doing right now,
It
right?
is.
Realistic. That's why I'm saying I know people who are doing
You know,
it.
what you're doing right now, right, is you are using the exception to disprove the rule.
No. Yeah.
And that's not how it happens, okay?
I know.
Just because a few women would want to do that
That's
doesn't
why
mean
I didn't
most
put it
women
in
would
general.
want to. On a balance of probability, if you take 50
get
women
one.
and then ask them to do that,
You
I
get one.
kid you not, about you barely get 5.
1%.
Oh, God.
You
Just
barely
one.
get 5.
Well, that's your opinion.
It is so real.
Yeah,
You,
on a
the
ba-
brotherhood, that's your opinion.
It is so real.
But when it comes
Like,
to the sisterhood, it's real. Yes, I understand. I agree with you. But then I know people who are doing it. So it is possible. There are people out there who are doing it.
Okay, let
They
me
don't come out to say their problems. They are doing
let me
it.
ask you this. Personally, how many couples do you know?
It's confidential. I
no,
can't, I
like-
can't let it out on,
No,
on
no,
the media.
I'm not saying doing that. Like, how many married people do you know in your life? Maybe 12, 20, 50. How many married people do you know?
Oh, I know.
Like,
Per my age now, I know a number of people who are married.
Okay.
And those number of people who are doing that.
okay, so let's see. If about 50 people are married that you know,
Yeah.
do you think 10 women of 10 of those women would do
we'll
that?
be the breadwinners.
Will be
Gladly,
the sole breadwinner of the family, taking care of the husband, the children, whatever goes on in the family.
gladly, most of them, their husbands are on their feet. And the others, they are rather taking the responsibilities that their husbands are supposed to take.
Since the beginning of the world, right? Since the beginning of the world, initially when there was no technology, no means of communication between groups that were far out in Africa, in America, in Europe, in every single household, the man was the breadwinner.
Yeah.
On a balance of probability,
Even in
how
the Bible,
likely
it
do you
is.
think that is supposed to happen?
Come again.
On a balance of probability, okay, these people, they never knew each other, they never talked. Okay, so if you are judging on a balance of probability, how likely is that to happen for every family to have a male as a breadwinner?
I'm
Because
still not
they
getting your
know that's what works best for the family. If the woman is the breadwinner in the family, like most times the relationship is just going to end, and not in a good way.
So I think it is just a fact, some way, somehow.
Yeah.
If you're a man and you want to earn respect of your wife,
You should be able
you
to stand on your
should be
feet.
able to stand on your feet. We have seen it, sadly, that stable men with good income taking care of their families, just when they hit the rocks, when things become difficult for them, their wives divorce them, their wives leave them, and the home become broken.
And do you know that there are couples who the man is on his feet all right, but the wife doesn't accord him with the respect that he's supposed to
That
get
is
as a-
happening.
That's an
Yes.
entirely
So you
different
see,
level. It
Yeah.
may be because of the
It is-
personal
it is
attitude
like
of the
this.
woman.
It is like personal attitude in what way?
The woman, maybe it's just her attitude. Like the woman affords a little to no respect to the man. Yeah, that may be because of the woman, not necessarily because the man is rich and he's still not getting the respect he deserves. Because I can tell you for a fact, for every rich man, for most rich men, on a balance of probability, for most rich
Why
men,
are you using rich men?
I'm trying to convey a message, right?
Okay.
For most rich men, if you take their status in life, before they got to that level, there are certain stuff that they did, okay? And because of the achievement they got from that early stage, they got a certain level of respect. And if the woman is not according that rich man with the respect, most of the time it's just because that's the way that woman is.
Not entirely.
Okay, if you met a billionaire today, right, or let's say a millionaire, if you met a millionaire today, do you think that
In
millionaire is
Jesus' name.
hardworking?
In Jesus' name.
Yeah. Would you think that millionaire is hardworking?
Of course.
Okay. Do you think he's successful?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you see a hardworking, successful man, wouldn't you respect the man?
Of course I will.
Okay. And if you see a woman not according that particular man with that level of respect, what would you think about that woman?
It may be a character trait of the woman.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to prove.
And also it may be because of a situation.
Because
Or
of
a
what
circumstance.
situation?
What situation will put a woman in that kind of?
You see a man, right? You see a certain person at a certain, in a certain echelon of life, and then you are not respecting the person because
From
of this.
afar or like
I'm talking about a cordial relationship with the person, whether it's whether they are dating, whether they are just friends. I mean, like the woman knows the man personally on a personal level, and she's not according the man with the respect he deserves.
So it may be because it is the character traits of the lady,
Yeah, that's what I said.
or
in the first place.
maybe a particular situation brought about
What
that.
kind of situation can bring about that?
There are a lot of misunderstandings and then issues in marriages and relationships.
Okay. So if you and your husband have just a little misunderstanding in the relationship,
Well, it
are you
also
going
fall
to
back to
disrespect
the
him?
character traits.
Are you going to disrespect your husband just because you have a little
Oh no,
misunderstanding?
not at all. I won't do that.
Beautiful.
Now you see my point.
It is getting hot in here. Well, I think this is a general issue
good.
most marriages are confronted with, and it is mostly the women we talk for.
Yeah.
It is mostly the women we check on whenever issues like this pops up. It's as though men don't have emotions. Men, it's okay if you don't check up on them. They are okay. They are strong. They should be okay. And it is so sad. All right. Now I want to ask something. This is my second question to all of you.
Okay.
Should you forgive a partner if he or she cheats?
Yeah.
Will you forgive your partner if he cheats? Abena,
Of course, I will.
you will.
Yeah, that is when my partner is remorseful,
Okay.
accepts that what he did is wrong. I'll forgive my partner when I get to know that he's remorseful. He has accepted that what he did to me is wrong, and he's trying to make amends for it. You know, cheating literally brings some kind of burden on the person that is being cheated on.
Okay.
So much so that if the person who cheated on you does not acknowledge the fact that, yes, I know what I did is wrong, but can you please forgive me? Let's try to work things out. How can I help you get over this? If you bring me to that point where you ask me that, oh, babe, I know I've done this thing. How can I help you to get over it? I'll give you a chance because I love you too much to let you go. Even though you did me wrong, but I love you too much to let you go.
Is it that easy? Like the
It
way
is-
you are saying
no,
it?
No, it is not easy. It can never be easy because it is betrayal. I had high expectations of you, and then you let me down. So it is betrayal. It is not easy. It won't be easy. Even if you say that, okay, babe, it's okay, I forgive you. You've forgiven the person, no. But then the torture that comes with forgiving the person, no, it is not easy. You overthink, imaginations,
Yeah,
what ifs. It comes with a whole lot of responsibilities.
sure.
But me, I believe that if you love your partner and the partner cheats on you, if only the partner who cheated is willing to work things out, is remorseful, you guys
Okay.
can pull through.
Wow. Natsuke, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I'm going to applaud her. Like, that's a very smart decision
It
to
is,
make. Yeah,
it is.
It's a very smart decision.
Hey, there
But-
she goes blushing.
Yeah, but for me, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I would. For a woman to cheat, right? For a woman to cheat, it means she's cheated on you, like, on so many levels.
Yeah.
First of all, like, it could be sexually, physically, and even emotionally,
Yeah.
right? Because women do not cheat, to date two guys at the same time. They
Sure.
cheat to replace.
Yeah.
Okay, men don't do that, right? If a
Are
woman
you
cheats,
sure men don't do that?
oh, men don't cheat to replace.
Men don't cheat to replace. A man can love his
They
wife
cheat-
so
they
bad
cheat to complement.
and will still cheat. Yes.
Huh.
I know a man.
A man can stay with a woman and still cheat just because he do not want to leave that woman. But then when a woman does it, it means she's just looking for an alternative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Women don't just open their legs to any man.
Okay.
When they do that, it means they are ready to, move on with
Replace.
you.
Yeah, on some level there will be emotions attached.
Yes.
On some level,
Guys
Because-
can cheat without emotions.
yes.
A guy can pick a lady from anywhere
Yeah.
and sleep with her
Yeah. Yeah.
with no emotions attached.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But why
But
should
women-
you even do that?
Guys don't care so much about quality as quantity. Okay, because
Really?
yeah, being able to get a lot of women, involves hard work. It takes a well-to-do person to pull that off, right? So if he's able to get two women, let's say 10, 20 women, he's able to brag about it and tell, hey, I've done this, I've done this, I've done this,
yeah.
for status. That's
Yeah.
just it. So that's why men mostly do it.
Status.
Yeah,
Status.
for status. That's just it.
Well, honestly, I agree with you. Okay. I used to think like that, what you said earlier
Yeah.
on, when my partner cheat, maybe I'll just have to forgive her. But now, coming to know the things I know now
Okay.
with cheating,
Yeah.
I don't think I'll forgive you if you cheat.
Why?
I just don't think. I feel it is a no-no. It
Like,
is no
it's
more
a
a
deal
red flag.
breaker. Yeah.
It's a deal
A deal
breaker.
breaker for
It is
you.
a red carpet,
Yeah.
and I cannot handle it. The moment you cheat, I'll begin to see you like,
Some
nah,
way. Yeah.
this is something
Doesn't
else. I
deserve
can't
you.
touch you. I won't feel comfortable around you anymore.
Aw.
When I don't know what, you see, ignorance is a bliss. By the moment I find out
Yeah.
you have done this, I
Yeah.
can't touch you anymore.
Yeah.
And that emotional damage and everything is definitely going to ruin it.
All right.
So it's better I let it go right from there than trying to just, let me forgive her. I know very well I can just forgive you, but getting over it,
Oh
be
yeah,
difficult.
I won't.
as a woman,
So I'll
right,
have to
if
let
you
you
ever
go.
cheat on your man and then he finds out and still forgives you, I kid you not, it's a ticking time bomb.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a ticking time bomb. He will
Yeah.
definitely leave you for
Yeah,
another woman.
yeah.
It's
that's
true.
just
I
that's
think
just how men are.
I read a story online where a lady cheated on her man, and then the man got to know about it, and then he forgave the lady.
it is, forget.
He forgave her. Oh. So
No, he didn't.
as time went on, they were having a conversation, and then the lady asked the man, "Oh babe, when are we taking things to the next level?"
Next level.
The
She has the
man was-
audacity to ask that of the
The
man.
man was like, "Oh, I'm already planning it. In fact, next month is the date." And she was like, "Next month is the date when you've not even informed me or come to see my parents."
Exactly.
The statement the man made was that, "I know you are in for sex, and I want someone who is in for family and companionship."
Good.
So that means the man never forgave him.
Perfectly
Forgave the
said.
lady.
That is
Yeah.
just it.
But we, the ladies, we will forgive you. We will forgive you, the guys. So why can't you
It's
guys?
okay. You should accept it. If
You
a
know,
man cheats,
because like when it comes to men and women, right, we look for different things in a relationship. Yeah, we look for that sexual fidelity.
Yeah.
Okay, women don't do that. We look for security, that kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, men don't.
I have a question based on what the two of you said.
Okay.
So what if I cheat and then I don't tell you about it? So I clear my mess in order not for you to find out about it.
One that I believe is you may decide to do that, but if you're a cheat, you're a cheat. And I believe that karma is real,
Yeah.
and one day your cup will be full. No matter how good you are,
What if-
eventually one day your cup will definitely be full,
The cup, eh?
and it will expose you. You'll be exposed. Don't ever think that you are so smart that you will definitely cheat and cheat and cheat, and your partner wouldn't find out.
Oh, there are people who are doing that.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, their time is not
By
yet
the time
up.
it's not up.
When the time is up, you will see.
I know. I know of men taking care of people's children.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I read a story about a man who found out that two daughters
Aren't
that he
his.
has with I don't know his. He killed himself right after. And the lady was so guilty and wanted to commit suicide. But the damage has been caused already. Don't ever think you are so smart. You know, guys can even actually see the signs and neglect it.
Yeah.
Yes. We can see it and be like, let me trust you that you will handle it. Let me believe that you're not going to do this.
Yeah, you give
I
them the
don't, right now, I
benefit
don't
of the
trust
doubt.
people because, oh yes, I don't trust anyone, but I believe people. if you
Oh,
tell
yeah,
me
that's
something, I believe you mean it.
Okay.
That is all.
Yeah.
But to trust you that
Well,
you are definitely going to do
No,
it,
no.
I don't
You
do
don't
that
need
anymore.
to trust because Bible class say we shouldn't trust people. So you
That
don't-
is true.
Yeah.
And it's like that for me. So I won't forgive you if you cheat on me.
You know, for most men, right, when the moment we meet, a new girl, we just give her the benefit of the doubt
Yeah.
until something disproves us.
Sure.
Yeah, and typically that's just cheating on her part. Yeah, that's quite true.
So we see it. So don't try to do it to hide it to your partner. And if you do that, it tells me that you're not serious. You're not ready for this relationship.
Hiding it from you.
Yes, the moment you
How
start.
would you know she's hiding it?
That is it now.
Uh-huh.
You see, men
Because-
study stuffs.
Some people can cover their tracks, oh.
I know very well.
But then there's going to be subtle change in the heart.
You will
Forget,
see.
forget it,
If
forget it.
you're an observant,
Yeah, there's
you,
going
you
to be
definitely
a
realize
change in
it.
attitude.
Yes.
The kind of attention that your partner is giving you, you wouldn't have any form of doubt.
Forget.
But behind the scenes, no.
It's not about the attention you give me. I know a lady. The things we know.
Not only the attention, but the kind of things she's doing with you, no, you wouldn't have any room for doubt.
I understand. I know some people can be with
Play
other
their
guys and
cards
still
well.
talking to their partners. Yes. I read a story. She's knocking another guy.
Yeah.
And on the phone with his boyfriend. I mean,
Yeah.
like, is this serious? Like, that is how brilliant some ladies are. Okay. But I believe that karma is real. One day you will get caught.
Well,
The signs are there, except you neglect them. Maybe we did disregard. Because the moment your partner starts, the calls will come.
yeah.
She'll mute it. The text messages will come. She will not respond it. She'll call and hide it. All these things are there. You will see it.
So me,
Most of the times, even if it is in a distance relationship, that is quite a challenge.
yeah,
But when you guys are close, you easily see the signs.
yeah.
And you will
Even
know that.
distance relationship, no cry, you can find out.
You can
Because
find
when
out.
she
You
come,
can
he or
find
she
out.
comes around.
Yes.
You can notice it.
You can notice
Why
it.
would you put
When
your phone on
On
silent
silence.
or airplane mode?
That is where the question lies. The moment you see that, you
Hey.
should know that there's something
Something
going
is
on.
going on.
Yes.
Even when you are sitting with a girl, right, and then you begin to approach her, and the moment you start doing that, she tries to hide her phone. Then you have to know something
What
is
is on
going
the
on.
phone?
Yes.
Yeah, what is on the phone that you're hiding?
Yeah.
And it's not like you have the lunch for the new clerks on the phone.
That brings me to this question. Do you think it is safe for partners to go through each other's phone or have password to their partner's phone?
Why? You see, I believe they are private staffs.
Okay.
Everyone has their own private stuff.
Private.
Yes.
Private.
There should be some sort of privacy in relationships.
So much so that you cannot allow your partner to have
I can
access
allow
to-
my partner to have access to my phone.
But why can't you? Why won't you?
She should, if she wants
Good.
to. I don't have anything to hide.
Well, me, I wouldn't.
the
I
moment-
wouldn't want to go through my partner's phone.
The moment you see, if you're not comfortable going to your partner's phone, that is your decision.
Yeah.
And if your partner wants to check your phone, you should
He should be
allow.
able to. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you have nothing to hide, the moment you feel like, oh no, this is private, then
Meaning
you're
there's
hiding
something.
something.
Yes.
Although that privacy should be there. And sometimes, like I said, ignorance is a bliss. If you don't know, it's better.
Yeah.
I read a story. The guy said he went through his partner's phone and now he cannot sleep.
Oh,
The things he saw.
why would you put yourself through
Emotional
that?
damage.
I swear.
The shaggy way you
swear.
see for the phone inside. So it is so sad.
And if I happen to see stuff like that on my partner's phone, like it wouldn't come as a surprise to me.
Why?
Yeah. Anything is possible.
You don't believe people that much, do you?
It's not so
So
much.
meaning that the relationship that you are in, your leg back
No, that's not what I said. Initially, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt, right? But I'm not going to put it past you. Okay. Almost everyone is capable of
Cheating.
hideous stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So the moment I begin thinking to myself, okay, this girl can never do this, then I set myself up for failure.
Yeah. You should never try that. This person
Yeah.
can never do this.
Can
Yeah.
never.
I'm not going to
The
put it
best
past you.
show
Although
sugar.
It doesn't mean
Yes.
I'm not going to trust you or believe you, but I'm just not going to put it past you. Anything is possible, right? So sometimes you just have to imagine certain scenarios so that when eventually happens, you're not going to be surprised.
Yeah. It is true. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst, right? So when it finally comes, you know that,
Oh,
well,
God.
Yeah, you never know. You hope for the best and you make do with what you get.
sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's where this whole broken heart thing comes in, right? Because like most of the time, either the guy or the girl has placed the partner on the pedestal, right? So the moment they begin to fall short, then the broken heart sets in because they are setting themselves up for that inevitable failure.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is still getting hotter and hotter in here. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, okay? Let's go on to our next question. Today, Ira is ready. So we are going to bombard her with a lot of
Welcome.
questions.
Please, oh, please.
All right, so my next question is, how can partners prevent cheating in relationship?
Prevent cheating.
Yes.
Well, I don't think you can prevent it.
You can.
Oh, really?
If your partner wants to cheat, there's nothing in the world you can do to stop them.
There are people who, like, naturally they would cheat.
Yeah. So there's nothing you can do to stop
But you
them.
can put in measures to prevent
To
it.
help
What
prevent,
measures?
yeah.
Attention.
Then you see, before we know how to prevent it, let's discuss some of the things that cause cheating.
Causes. Lack of attention.
I didn't say pay attention. So I have
Hey,
Budiana.
attention, it is necessary for us. When we hear you.
Hey, every lady
we
attention.
want to know that
Listen.
like we are on your mind all the time.
Let me ask you this question. I asked this some time ago. If you meet a man who gives you all the money in this world, he buys you gifts, he does everything you need for you, okay, but doesn't have that attention for you, would you go on with that man?
Me personally, yeah, it's a no.
Eee.
Yeah,
All the money in the world, though.
yeah,
Gucci
Attention
and
of
Prada.
everything.
it's a no.
You're the first lady to say this.
Yeah,
I bet you in the whole
because
world.
growing up, there was this kind of philosophy that I had.
Okay.
In fact, I still believe in it. I prefer a man who I would start to build life with
For real?
than an already made man.
Why?
Well, I believe that the man that I would build a life with, I know people will say that, only the baby would it is possible. But then I believe that if I start to build a life with you, I know that we've achieved everything we have together.
Okay.
But the already made man, what inputs and answer, what would you be adding to his life? Sex. He can go out and have it.
Yeah, that is
Food.
very thoughtful.
He can go out and have it. Mindset. He has his co-workers or people that he shares his business ideas with.
Yeah.
So what would you, the woman, be adding to that man?
Yeah.
But the man that I will build a life with you, what I say, he can take it.
Yeah.
This is what my beloved is saying. Do you get it?
That is very
Yeah.
thoughtful.
So
honestly.
personally, I prefer a man who I'll struggle with than an already made man.
It is surprising to hear a lady
Yeah.
in
Well,
this
that's why I said
generation.
personally. Before you
I
come
mean,
out
thumbs
from-
up for that kind of
Personally.
But
thoughts.
I still think you would want the man, to come pre-built on, on some level.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
of course, not quarter, but quarter.
Yeah, I don't think you're
When
going
ladies talk about, I want to build with you.
Yeah.
Charlie,
Oh, there are.
she mean you have all the blocks ready, the
you have
cement
the
is
cement
ready,
ready. I'm just going
the
to
rods
help
and
you,
everything
you
is
You know,
ready.
no. Hold on. Do you know there are people who meet in their younger ages? Like, let's say 17, 16,
Yeah,
they can grow their relationship till a certain point and they get married.
sure.
Such a person, oh, now, Oban, you don't have anything. Let me say, even at that time, 16, 18, the company, parents and seven, they buy your pants and then they buy them.
Yeah.
So what
that's
do you
for
have?
sure.
But then you go to school, you make plans together. This is how we want our lives to be. This is what we want to achieve in the next 5 years. So you work towards it. So if you say in the next 10 years, we want to buy a land and then build, you know that it is the work of the two of you that has gotten that kind of achievement.
Wow. That is thoughtful. Honestly, let's continue with what we're discussing. What brings about cheating? You said attention. And what again? When the attention is not coming. But we have already talked about this. Ladies should accept it, okay? That if a man is giving you attention when the man is not working, the moment the man starts working, you are not going to get the same attention.
Yeah.
If you don't accept that as a lady, then you become a bouncing baby girl. Do you know who a bouncing baby girl is? Today you are with John, tomorrow you are with
God,
Peter,
you be
the
bouncing
next day
like
you are with
this,
Sam. Yes, so you move from one guy to the other because they will come with all their attention and later on they will leave you
Yeah.
because they have to work on themselves. They have to achieve their goals and dreams. And if it is not like that, it is definitely going to lead into.
But, I've read a story once, right? There was this man with a woman, and like he was always home with the girl, and like he was always giving the girl 100% of his attention.
Yeah.
Later on, the girl cheated on him. When he asked why, the girl just said, "You're always with me in the home. Like you have to go out sometimes."
A lady told me this. He said, ladies, we don't like it when
leave
you
me
are
sometime."
too attentive to us. We will take you for granted.
Yeah, there should always
And
be
it's
a
got to
balance.
me.
Okay, there should always be a
It's
balance.
kind of true though.
Yes. Don't be always available for them. When they call you sometimes, I'm busy, I'll call you.
No, don't use that word. Don't use how. Don't
It's
use
not
that
it's not
word.
just for me busy, but I think you want responsible men. You don't want a man as
Yeah.
like, doesn't have anything to do with his life. He's always on the phone with me and everything. Go
Oh,
out
but
there
there are
and work.
people who also love that.
And it goes to time they will forget it.
But
This
here's
kind
the
of love
case.
is
You
not
being the
helping.
man, you never know the kind that you are dealing with. Okay, you don't know the kind you are dealing with, so you just have to, ask yourself, what is going to work best for me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now let's move on from the attention. What again?
I think
Causes cheating.
insecurity and then low self-esteem.
Insecurity. Like,
What brings
is
about
it on the part
insecurity?
of the cheater or the person who is being cheated on?
On the part of the cheater,
Low self-esteem.
low self-esteem.
How?
You don't believe in yourself that much that the partner you are with,
You are worthy of a
yes. So you tend to look elsewhere.
wow. Shouldn't that be
You
the
are not
reason you actually
satisfied.
be more attached? Because if I'm associating with you and I feel maybe I'm a middle class guy and you're a high class guy lady and I'm with, I should be more proud of that. That shouldn't make me go and cheat on you.
When, let's say, I know the caliber of people you are moving with. I see the high class ladies that you are moving with. Oh, Charlie, I'll be insecure. Unless you are assuring me all the time. You are assuring me all the time.
Reassurances are important. Eh?
Very, like very, very important. But if I see the kind of like the caliber of people you are moving with,
Yeah.
now if I see myself, I feel I'm maybe SHS and I feel I'm maybe tertiary.
Yeah.
Now or masters and doctorate. Actually, I'll be
Yeah.
insecure.
Of course. Of
I'll be
course.
insecure.
Of course. It is true. It is so true. Everybody definitely would be in that kind of position where
Yeah.
you feel, nah, this lady, definitely
Hey.
she's going to leave me.
Now me share me hope now me share the kind of lady my
You are-
man is,
is associating with.
oh God. I'll start thinking twice. What are they talking about? What are they doing? Like at this time. Or say they're in the office. What are they doing? Like this lady. Look at the way she's dressing. Look at her way. Look at her makeup. Oh God. Like
Wow, interesting. So how can we prevent it?
brotherhood.
Yeah, she's asking you.
Brotherhood flow.
I said it earlier. You can never prevent your partner from cheating.
Okay.
Yeah, you cannot do that.
Well, I feel like she said there are some measures that can help,
Yeah.
not totally prevent it, but maybe put it in the right direction.
Yeah. I feel
Like
reassurance
open
is part.
communication.
Yes.
Reassurance is
Yes.
important.
Open
Ladies want
communication.
that.
I know people, they talk all the time, they talk for hours on end, and yet they still cheat on each other.
They are not satisfied with their partner.
That's why I said there's nothing you can do to prevent
But
it.
there are measures you can put in place.
What kind of measures are we talking
And
about?
I can watch them no.
Yeah, and I just said that.
Continuous communication.
Yeah. Open.
Reassurance.
I know people who are talking like almost every single day, and yet they are cheating on each
look,
other.
We have communication. We have communication.
Good.
They are communicating all right.
How would
But
you know
women
they are
can lie. Women
You
can
see,
lie.
there are
Fear
communications
women.
and there are communications. Oh.
If you don't fear women,
Quality
they can communicate
communication.
with you and still cheat on you.
Right.
Yeah,
But
that's
you
what I
see,
said.
let us now. Let me be serious. Open communication. Let the person you are with knows what your intents are about them. Okay, nobody wants to waste their time there anymore. If I'm dating you and you are not communicating what this relationship we are having is leading to, and all the time it's about fun stuffs, then it means you're not serious.
You're not serious.
So that kind of communication should be there. My partner should know what we are doing next.
Yeah.
This is what we are doing in the relationship.
Yeah.
We are achieving this goal. We
Yeah.
are doing this together.
Yeah.
And all the time, it will bring that kind of bond between the two of
Yeah.
you. When you don't communicate openly to your partner, it becomes a challenge. It becomes a challenge. They can therefore conclude or assume
That you
that
don't
you are
love
not
them. Yeah.
taking them serious. Yeah.
I see.
So you can't totally prevent it. A cheat is a cheat. Ladies can cheat for trivial reasons that you'll be shocked.
Sure.
I mean, why are you really
If you hear the
serious?
excuses some of them give,
Yes.
like, oh boy.
Yeah. A lady can say, oh, I got tipsy, I met the guy, his eyes were cute. His eyes were cute.
Just like that.
Just like that. and they will
To
cheat.
tune in area and answer
Yes. So the reasons the ladies give there, I've been quite be able to me. Meaning, if you know the reason why you ladies found
Or sometimes
flimsy,
it's for money.
it's for money.
Money. Because
Now you are getting somewhere.
don't be like that. Sometimes it's for money. Because, I don't want to say all ladies, but most ladies, it's difficult for them to ask money from the men they genuinely love.
Yeah. I've heard some ladies say that. We
Yeah.
build people we don't really love, but
Yeah.
the people we truly love,
Yeah,
it
because
is difficult. Why?
she sees a future with you, and then she's like, we want to get somewhere. So if I start bringing my trivial, responsibilities on you,
Yeah.
you would see me in a way that maybe I'm a gold digger,
Yeah.
or I'm after your money.
Okay.
So I won't bring my responsibilities on you.
Okay.
But then you, the other guy, now you're trying to come in the picture. No? Shall I need this? I saw this, I want it. I need this kind of money. But the man that I love, that I want to have a future with, no, means me bearing is that.
And how are you going to handle that situation from your partner? Or will you tell your guy that there is this guy in my life trying to get my attention and I'm bailing him?
Oh, no.
You won't, right?
Never.
Is that not cheating?
It is.
Oh, so that is it.
It is. Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
So we
But
are.
I can't tell
Yeah,
you.
this time
You'll
she's
be
admitting
hurt.
to it.
She's admitting to it.
You'll be
Yes.
hurt. I can't tell you that, oh, babe, I'm taking money from this man because I've seen that the man is interested in me.
This is
so-
very common among ladies, right? Almost every lady does
Yeah.
this.
I can't tell you. Because men, your ego, you'll be hurt.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you.
Yes. Why should another man be taking care of my woman?
Yeah.
means
Especially
I'm
when
not
the man is not
capable.
in the position to take care
To
of
take
it.
care of.
Yes. So I can't
It's
tell
better
you.
I will let you go.
Yeah.
Go and be with the person who can
Yeah.
take care of you,
Yeah.
and let me take my brokenness. Oh yes, I have that kind of ego.
Yeah.
If you feel maybe I'm not being responsible enough, I'm not taking care of you as I should or
Yeah.
as you want,
Yeah.
then go and
Go
be
be
with
with that
someone
person,
who can
yes.
take care of
Yeah.
you. Because I don't want to be in a relationship with you. You will love me, all right, and still date other people for those benefits. It is better. I'm not going to be happy about it, and I wouldn't have to confront you and argue with you
Yeah.
about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Why don't you just go for them?
Just go.
Just let
The
me
best
be.
option.
Yes. Maybe I can also find someone whose
Understands-
parents may be responsible to
Yeah.
take care of her. I wouldn't have to bear those responsibilities
Yeah.
right now. Maybe until further notice. So you see, let us consider this. Does caliber really matters in relationship? There's some people, this is my, I'm this type of person. I am like this. I am like that.
If you say you are like this, you are like that, meaning you are content with how you are. If it is in a positive way, that is fine.
Yeah.
But
Even if
if-
it is a negative way, that's how I am.
No, you shouldn't say that is how you are. You should make conscious efforts to change it. Because nobody wants a liability.
Okay.
Men, they don't want liability. They want women that can bring something to the table.
Add
That
value.
can, yes, add value to them. That can share ideas with them. So if you say that, this is how I am.
Yeah.
Like, meaning that, well, no, baby, I want to know when you're ready to go class 2, upper class 1, which is very bad.
Okay.
I know, let me use myself as an example. I am not really good at communication. All right. If you are my friend, we can go like days without talking. It's not like I don't think about you.
Okay.
I think about you. But me fa phone number for hey, it's saying like saying asa, then be na meka. That is how I am. But then my partner made me aware that this is how I am.
Yeah.
And then I am trying to make efforts to change for him and then for myself. Because I can't keep on saying that this is how I am. And today be I met in class once, yeah, no. So mo warrior, mo kasa ofio.
Yeah.
Mo sorry anapa, babe, where do you need? Babe, me where you asa. No, you should be able to have conversations.
That's
So
right.
admit that this is a flaw that you are willing to change.
Okay.
Then work on it. I believe that change is possible.
It's
so it can
possible,
happen to you.
right?
Yes.
It can come
Yeah.
if you are really ready for
Yeah.
it.
And then make conscious efforts.
Make
towards it.
conscious
Yes.
efforts.
Yes.
So the challenge is with people who have this fixed mindset of themselves.
It is bad.
They want to feel that there can't be a better version of
Mm-hmm.
me. This is just the way I am, and you must accept me for who I am.
Everyone can be better.
Exactly.
Everyone, if only you admit and then make an effort towards it,
Yeah.
it can be better.
Yeah.
And, I totally agree with that. There's no behavior set in stone.
Yeah.
Right? For two people to come together and tell them and say to themselves, okay, we are going to agree to be in a relationship, right? It means, definitely they are going to bump heads somewhere.
Sure.
There's going to be certain attributes to each person that the other person wouldn't ideally want.
Yeah.
So you have to make the effort to change, to compromise in some way to suit your partner's needs.
Interest.
If you guys are not really, coming together to meet, halfway, then it means the relationship is bound to fail. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be willing to meet your partner halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no behavior set in stone.
Sure.
If you really put in enough effort, you can change it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's go on to this. In your first presentation, you did mention about emotional infidelity. How dangerous is that as compared to physical infidelity?
Emotional infidelity is dangerous because the kind of emotional support that you are supposed to give to your partner, you are not giving it to him, but instead you are giving it to someone else. How do you expect your partner to sustain him or herself?
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, everybody needs somebody.
Yeah.
So if you, my partner, at the end of the day, I want to, have that kind of connection with you. You are not minding me. You don't call me. You don't. You don't text me.
Is it that the moment you give that attention to somebody else, then it disconnects you, your partner?
Because the kind of conversations that you're supposed to have with me, you don't have with me. You have discussions with someone else. Discussions that are supposed to be meant for partners, like take decisions together. You take it with someone else. So where does that leave me?
They call them besties.
Oh, no. Best Guinea.
Besties.
No.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
Oh,
Like,
haven't you heard about
Oh,
besties?
no,
No, I've heard that term
if
before,
you're my
right?
man,
But
I
there's
don't
no
expect you to
scenario.
have
Charlie,
a best.
There's no scenario. I would
Me
believe
unko
she's just a
struggle.
friend.
Me unko struggle and I mean I'm a girlfriend and then never any bestie bestie.
Oh, no.
Ha!
Under no circumstance will I even accept
That
this guy is
mean-
just a friend.
No.
It is. I
Even
don't.
if you are my friend, I'll let you know that, hey, this is my man. There are boundaries. You need to respect it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know, bestie for what?
and as a guy, like most of the time, it's just pointless to have female friends. Yeah.
Yes,
So
and even
if
ladies.
a guy is trying to be friends with a female, more importantly, it's like the guy wants the girl,
Yeah.
but then he's not
Maybe
courageous enough. He
Yeah.
doesn't have
Say
the
it.
balls to tell the
Yeah.
girl to her face, "Hey,
Yeah.
I like you and I want to be with you." Or most of the time, the girl has rejected him already, but then he's just sticking with the girl. And he hopes that in the
The
near
lady will
future
give in.
stuff will change.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If I see that as a guy, you that guy, I'm just going to
And
do
you,
away
do you
with
know that there are even people who run back to their so-called friends and besties when there are issues in their...
Yes,
Partners.
there is.
Yes.
And then they try to take comfort from those people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
People who are interested in you, who are rather trying to get to you, but because of your partner, they are not getting that chance, and you run to them for an advice.
Like,
Yes.
Like
And some visit
what
them
annoys
for
me is-
consolation.
they'll just try to sabotage the relationship.
what annoys me, cry, is those who go to their exes to find comfort. Like
Imagine.
your ex.
Oh, that's a big no-no. That's a big no-no. You should never do that. As a girl, you should never do it. Even as a guy, you shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Exes.
I don't think they
It's
have
a
your
no.
best interest at heart.
No. They won't.
If
have,
they did, they would have stayed with you.
exactly.
Yeah, so if that's not happening, you should do away with them completely.
That's true, because exes will always ruin your relationship.
Yeah.
If you give them the chance all the time. I see no reason why you should be in touch with your ex to the extent that you will share your current relationship matters with him or her.
Initially,
It's a
like
no-no.
you guys
Why?
tried, it didn't work out,
Exactly.
and now you are still hanging out with them.
Yeah.
Like for what purpose? The more you think about it, the more it boggles your mind.
Hey, there are some exes the moment you leave the relationship, that is when they want to, I don't know, it's like fight for
Yeah,
you.
that konongo kaya behavior.
Oh, no,
Or
I
not
get
fair.
it,
you get
Yeah, I hate
Ah,
that shit.
Ono so mo bin so.
Exactly.
No hang ho.
And it is really serious. This thing, it is very serious.
Oh yeah, it is.
You realize it. They couldn't
Sorry.
treat you better.
Yeah.
And now that you are with someone, they are so jealous that you are with someone and they want to come, they'll try so hard to attend to you and give you all the pampers in the world.
In fact,
Leave your current girlfriend and go to them and see how
will-
quickly they will change.
they will change.
They will revert back to what they were even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exes are always ruining it. Stay clear of it. If you are in a relationship and you want to have peace of mind, definitely avoid your exes.
Yeah.
We all know that they couldn't make it work. It is not now that you've moved on to somebody else that they are here to shape it for you. Forget it. If you are someone who runs to your ex for advice, Charlie, do away with it right now. You have to desist from it, right? Now, last of all, before we wrap everything up, let us talk about this. It's important, sorry. So, how does social media contribute to cheating in relationships?
Oh.
Social media.
Okay.
How does it contribute to cheating?
it does in a way.
How?
Because, lately there are people who post their men what their men do for them, vacations, and those lavish lifestyle on social media.
Yeah.
And if you that you want your man to do what you are seeing on someone's platform for you. So the person will be tempted to, get extra.
Yeah.
Go extra mile to get what he or she saw on the social media app.
And do you know the sad part is there are some ladies who buy them those things themselves.
Of course.
They
Yeah.
buy it and they
Oh,
make it
yeah,
look
yeah,
like
that's
they are
right.
getting it as a gift.
Yeah.
I know of a lady during her birthday, she bought all sort of things with her own money.
Oh. Why now, man?
And was I don't know why people do that on social media.
It's absurd.
Was
It's
presenting
absurd
it
to
like,
think about
oh,
it.
this is a gift from this person,
Oh, God.
and it is serious.
Yeah. They are just doing it for the gram. That's what they see. Doing it for the gram.
And Charlie, people are falling
If
for
you
it. Like
if
you
you
said,
live your life based on what you see on social media, Charlie, you make a lot of mistakes. By the time you realize, no, not catchy.
it's true. We have to realize social media is fake.
Yeah.
Most people are faking it
Because
on the media.
The kind of lifestyle that you see on the media, some way, someone doesn't exist.
Sure.
Because
Sure.
people try to meet certain standards that they themselves know that they don't
Yeah.
qualify for that standard. So if you try and live your life based on what you see online, at the end of the day, you are struggling for your money.
Yeah.
Someone is out there, or no, or fair, or yeah, hello, hi. They are sending this canoe, but you are struggling for your money. You are working hard for your money. If you try and compare yourself to that person, at the end of the day, you will now 0% of our account.
It's true. I mean, I see ladies talk about this all the time. You see contents on social media, scripted, acting that is so perfect. Like people in relationship, I mean, depicting their love towards each other. And ladies, we men don't really fancy those things.
That pressure, we
But you
fire
see
ladies,
ladies,
no.
yes, trying to get that kind of, they want to have that feel. It's like, my mind is not doing this for me.
Yeah.
Look at this. You're not doing this. You're not pampering me enough. You're not caring and all of that. Something that is scripted. Something you know it is acting.
Yeah.
And you relate to it so bad that it is affecting your relationship.
If you're a man and your partner starts to do that, you should know that there's a question mark.
Yeah.
You should know that there's a question mark because a lady of a high class value or a lady of standard would not compare what she sees on social media to her relationship.
And would you agree with me that the clothes ladies put on, how ladies reveal their parts on the media is also contributing to cheating?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now, why do ladies do this? When ladies are taking pictures today, videos of themselves, I want to start them by doing
I
this.
know what you want
Like,
to do.
they stand like this
Yeah.
to
Try-
show their part.
yes.
I mean, what is that for?
Or
You know-
that facial expression. Try to lick their lip.
Their
and
lips,
Like,
you know,
like they're seducing someone.
Yes,
What is it for?
I think they are just doing it. There are a lot of sims out there. There are a lot of guys who have nothing better to do than just to be scrolling on Instagram, on TikTok, on social media, and just be liking pictures of girls.
Yeah.
So, like the ladies, most of them do this just for
to
their
attract-
attention.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that's why they do it. They just do that, in hopes of, putting it across to the
definitely
sims out there.
When
Yeah.
someone sees it, the person will come to your inbox.
Yeah,
Yes.
and they are all going to be texting,
Yeah.
hitting up,
Testing you and
inbox.
hitting up on you and
Nah, yeah, then it doesn't make
Yeah.
you. Oh God.
There are a lot of sims out there.
all
and
these
mostly
things
like,
are contributing to cheating.
yeah, part of the
Because-
blame should be put on the guys out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of sims out there.
Especially if you're with a lady who likes to go out. Because the first attempt they give them, oh, let me take you out. Oh, we are not going, let's go out somewhere here. Let's go. You may have a clear intention. You don't want to have anything to do with them.
When
But the
you
moment you feel, oh, out in the scene, you're bad,
when
man,
you
then
just
they
see no
quarter.
girl like that.
My guy should agree to it that I can go out with other guys.
Hey,
No,
and
no,
you the
no,
guys
no,
would-
no.
you would agree.
You see where the problem is? If you don't agree, it is as if you are being
You are
controlling.
insecure.
You are
Yeah.
insecure.
You're not
You
supportive.
can't deal with the fact that she's
Yes.
going out with
Other
someone she
guys.
claims to be
Yes.
her friend.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then when you try to, impose your masculinity a little bit, no, I don't think this is right. You shouldn't do this. They'll be like, you're a toxic man. Hi.
Be toxic. I want it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Some women want men who are protective,
Yeah.
who are definitely overprotective, would actually, make the circle close enough that people cannot get into it, will not penetrate. But some ladies, when they see you do that, they feel you are being controlling. Instead of
man-
realizing that this man is really in love with me and
Want your
He's-
best interest at
yes, because all these guys you are going to meet, they may have partners. They have seen.
You know that guys. Sometimes when you see a guy who is interested in your lady, let's say want to knock, you can see.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah, like
You
the
can
most
see that.
unfortunate part is the girls cannot see it.
Yes.
They just think,
Yes.
oh, this guy is just being friendly to me.
Yes.
He's just trying to be my friend.
But your man,
But
he would see, he would
you
know.
know.
Yeah,
you know.
and then when
Yes.
you tell them, they just think you are being jealous.
Insecure.
Yes.
Yeah, you are being
Yes.
jealous. You are being insecure.
You are too insecure.
A man who doesn't control you, not control as in control, but doesn't, on snitching in certain ways,
Yeah.
on peril.
Sure,
He doesn't see a future with you.
that is true.
Because a man who sees a future with you, of course, I say, or say, akosia em fahamum.
And now, is that always the case? Because there are some men out there who just don't care enough.
Don't care as in how.
There are certain stuff that your woman would do, and sometimes you don't think it's worth it to waste your breath on it. It doesn't matter what you say
Well,
to
I mean,
her; she's still going to do it, right? So there's no point in you, bringing it up, turning into a
Yes,
whole
because
argument.
no matter
The
how,
moment-
how many times you say it, on you.
Yeah.
And also,
So you just
Then you
play
open-
aloof.
then
Just act aloof
You
and then
open
let
the
her-
relationship to a point where it's like it is open.
yes.
You can step out
It's the
anytime.
man, no. Or now you should know, say the man doesn't see a future with you.
Then there is no commitment there.
Yes.
That's not always
Because
the case.
if on Tiao, oh yeah, baby, one can't trust it anyway. No, sure, he doesn't see a future with
if
you.
you know-
it's
if
just
you know-
like being a parent, right? Sometimes you just have to leave them to their own devices, let them make their own mistake, and then they will learn from it. As humans, we barely learn from advice.
Yes.
Sometimes, like you know, this thing you're
That
going to do
is-
is
that
bad,
is true.
but then you want to do it, have the effect already, and then you begin to self-contemplate and tell to yourself, okay, I shouldn't really have done this.
Yeah.
That's how we are sometimes.
Yeah.
As humans, we know this is not the right thing to do, but we want to have the experience of getting it wrong.
Sure. And me, I feel the moment you allow it to happen, that means you are ready to step out. Because if I talk to you as my woman and I see the dangers and I warn you about them,
You ought
and you
to
yes,
listen.
and then you still want to go ahead and do it. You give me that option. I have to
Yeah.
put one leg out
Yeah.
and have one leg in.
Sometimes you just have to leave them, not because you don't care, but because you care more than enough to make them realize their own mistake. It's like
so
sometimes when
Ube
you're
Jami
cooking.
Mama-
How about the
Ade
repercussions?
Messiah Kobo.
How about the repercussions?
Hold
You
on,
allow
like,
her
when the
and-
repercussions come, we are going to deal with it. But for now, she's not ready to admit to it.
Would you stay?
Sometimes when you're cooking, right? This pot is hot.
Yes.
Okay,
Is it
I need to get a napkin to to get this pot off the stove. But then you attempt to lift it up with your bare hand.
hands,
The moment it bends your hand, then you
Then
go
you
in
go
for
for
the
the-
napkin.
yes.
That's how sometimes you should just leave it sometimes.
But the
Okay?
point
as
is,
humans, that's how we
let's
are.
say I know my lady is going out with a guy. I know very well this guy is interested in my woman. And I tell my woman, don't go out with this person. And she's like, it's nothing. Okay, let me allow her to go. And then she goes, and then it happens. You find out that they cheated or she cheated on you. Are you going to stay in a relationship?
I'm not going to, and that's the consequences of her decisions. It
But
doesn't
I
matter.
want to talk it to as,
It doesn't
as your
matter.
part.
It doesn't matter how much you try to stop her from going. If she wants to go, she will go. She's not a kid, right? If she wants to go, she will go. You are not with her 24/7. Okay, so you tell her, okay, this and this and this and this is what you shouldn't do. I don't think this is the best, usage of your time. Don't do this and this and this.
But
This is
allow
bound
it.
to happen, and she still challenge you on it. You
You
just
allow
leave her, let her go, and when she comes back with that effect, you talk about it. If you want to step out, that's on her.
Yeah.
Sometimes
at some
you
point,
just have
at
to
a
let
point,
things
I
be.
agree.
Yeah,
I
because
agree.
if you try too much,
You can't coerce them.
Yeah.
You are going to make it
can't.
as if you are forcing her
Yeah.
to do things out of
Yeah.
her own will.
Yeah.
And
That is when
women
she's,
hate,
yes,
yeah,
they,
women
they
You are
hate it.
controlling,
They hate
yes.
it. That's when they
yeah.
see you are
So
controlling.
sometimes you just have to leave
Because
them.
she
Let-
wants to do it, and you are not allowing her
It doesn't
to do
matter
it.
how much you try to stop her.
Oh, but it's
If she wants to
beautiful
do it,
when-
she will do it.
It's beautiful when your partner tells you to stop or don't do something.
Yeah.
Then you stop. It's beautiful.
Ideally, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
But then we don't live in an
It's,
ideal world.
it's very beautiful.
The sad part is you don't realize it until it is too late.
Now it's too late. That's
By
true.
the time you realize that this guy was actually doing me good and I was being the stubborn one, it is too late.
Yeah.
Because if I talk you out of it and you don't listen and you still do it, and you go and I find out you cheat, I'm going to leave. All right? No matter how much I love you, I'll definitely detach myself. And that is when you are going to realize that, oh, this guy truly loved me, or
Yeah.
what he was warning me about was real, and I didn't take it. All right. I think we have said enough. And I would love to take your last comment about cheating in particular in relationship. Your last comments, Ewurabena.
Well, I would say that cheating is not a good thing. And I don't. Why are you laughing?
But cheating should be tolerable for men as women.
It's not a good thing. Well,
Nah,
I'm speaking for
Zema,
the
you really
ladies.
shouldn't tolerate it. Yeah, like there's no circumstance under which you should tolerate that from a woman,
Yeah.
especially the woman you plan on building a future with.
Sure.
Eh?
No way.
As a man,
Pepete.
like under no circumstance should you allow or should you tolerate that from a woman, especially the one with whom you want to build a future.
But we are supposed to tolerate it.
You know, I'm not saying you should, okay, but as a man, you really shouldn't.
You really shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Okay, so men. You shouldn't tolerate cheating. So ladies, don't tolerate cheating.
Oh, but you said you forgive now.
Oh yes, I'll forgive.
Don't
But
worry.
majority
Now you're
of
just
you,
going contrary to what you said earlier.
me,
on.
I'll forgive. I'm not saying that you should cheat on me, but I'll forgive.
But when it
because-
does happen,
Okay.
you are willing to work things out.
of course.
Yeah, for the man, you really shouldn't work out. But
All
don't
right.
work it out.
All right, so to
Yeah.
our audience, this is our question for you. Will you forgive your partner if he or she cheats on you? All right. So don't forget to join us in the comment section and let us discuss from there. Leave your comments and we will also get up. If you have particular questions you want us to talk about, bring it on board. We will discuss it here. Ewurabena is here and we will definitely bring her back on this episode.
It's been an interesting conversation.
It is. And she's a very thoughtful woman. I wish that women today could actually think this way.
Yeah.
Because most are only focused on the money, the rousy stuffs they are seeing around them. And life, we know, is not full of roses. It's not always on the rose of bed or like something like that. So let us get to the stark reality. There's struggle out there. And cheating may not only result in breakup and divorce. You may be confronted with STIs.
Yeah.
Okay? People are sick out there. People are very sick out there. And they won't tell you. All right? So be careful. If you have a cheating partner, you better stay away because
And go and test yourself.
exactly.
Go to the hospital.
So
Yeah. You never know.
let us stick to one partner. Let us be faithful and build this kind of future we want.
It's so beautiful.
Our
to be
generation
faithful.
is ruining everything. Relationships are not working. Marriages are being divorced, and things are just going from bad to worse.
There are
It's
stuff
like
happening.
time is out of joint. All right, thank you for joining us today, Ewurabena. It's a thrill having you
Yeah.
here.
I'm
We've had
so
wonderful
glad.
It's been
discussion.
awesome.
I'm so glad being here. In fact, I want to come back.
You will come back.
Yeah.
We will definitely bring you back.
Yeah.
I'm sure people would love to hear. They will definitely bring you questions
They should.
that you have to
Yeah,
come and
yeah,
answer.
Yeah, I will. I'm ready for that.
So join us in the comment section. My name is NK, your host. I came here with Nat K.
The
as
original
my
NK.
co-host.
Yeah.
So don't forget to like and share. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe, okay?
It's a necessity.
It is.
That's quite true.
And click on the bell, all right? So you will get notified of our recent posts. We shall meet some other time. And before then, bye-bye. No, that is too feminine. What is all this? Masa, I didn't do that. Bye-bye.